Hey guys, Ty here, and in this video we are going to go over how to mod your Oculus Go to have the most comfortable, soft, furry faceplate facial interface thing ever. This is hands down the most comfortable Go that you will ever wear. So if you mod it like this, you're gonna love it. And I've tried all sorts of different modifications to make this as comfortable as I could possibly get it. And this is it, this wins, hands down, without a doubt. Super, super comfy. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need to get the VR cover Oculus Go facial interface replacement. And that replaces your standard, this is the stock interface that goes inside of here. And the VR cover, and I've done a whole other video on this when I first got it, it comes in two pieces. So it comes with your outer piece right here and then the whole inner piece right here. And then it's got Velcro. And I actually just super glued in a little bit more Velcro, so I really got a good stick in there, and this didn't want to come out. And then the second piece is actually this piece right here, except rather than having the fur on it like this, this is just fur glued to the faux leather. So like I'll post an image here, I guess you can take a look and see what it looks like. It's just a fake leather, polyurethane or vegan leather, they sometimes call it. And while it's a lot more comfortable than the original, because this is very, very wide, and so there's a lot of contact area on your face so that the pressure is evenly distributed. That's great, but that fake leather does tend to get a little bit hot and a little bit sticky. Now, when I first did the review on this facial interface from VR Cover, I got some comments saying, oh, you gotta try it with the Samsung Velour facial interface. So this is also from VR Cover, and you order these and you get two of these, and then you remove the fake leather one and you stick it in here like this, and you know, yada yada, like that, and it's super, super soft, so you don't get that hot and sweaty, and it is very, very comfortable. But it's 30 bucks for two of these plus 30 bucks for the original, so that's a $60 setup right there. One problem though, since I had it already, it was just a little too far away from my face, because this is pretty thick, and I really had to kind of strap it down tight just to move it that, you know, 16th, 32nd of an inch, whatever, just a tiny, tiny bit more to get a slightly better focus or a perfect focus on it. So I was driving by a local fabric store, Joann's Fabric, and I thought, let me dip in here and see if they've got anything that's thinner than this, that's soft as well, and then that way I can get the full width, I mean the full amount of space on this, because it's very wide and this is a little bit thinner. So I thought, let's see if we can distribute the weight a little bit better with a softer material, or a material that's even similar to this. So I went in and I'm walking through Joann's, and I'm like looking around, and then I'm rubbing my face and all the different fabrics. It was pretty funny. And this is the fabric that I landed on. And this huge piece right here, this is like 6 inches wide by 3 feet or whatever it is long, was the minimum amount that I was allowed to purchase. That's the minimum that they'll sell you. And it was still only 5 bucks for all of this. They had some other smaller squares. I just didn't like the colors. I wanted to keep it in black that were similar material for like, I don't know, it was like $3.50 or something, but I figured, it's $1.50 more, or there's like $5.50, so it was a couple bucks more. I'll just get a bunch, and if I have any problems, I can keep doing it again and again until I get it right. So yeah, so this is like a fake leather on one side and the Velcro-y kind of soft on the back side, and this is what comes when you get the VR Cover facial interface right here. And you can't tell because obviously I modified this. So I just used some double-sided sticky tape, slapped this material on here, trimmed around it. I wanted to do it with double-sided sticky tape first to make sure that this was something that I liked. And, you know, I didn't want to like glue it on here, commit to it, and then realize, okay, this isn't working so well. Tried it out, trimmed it down, put it in, it worked good. The double-sided sticky tape is not a permanent solution because it does not stick to the back of this sort of fake fur like that. But I realized, yeah, this is great. And so I pulled it off and I committed to it with just some like spray-on glue. Sprayed it on the front here, put this down, and then went through and trimmed it up nice and perfect around here, and then bam, perfect. And now this, even though this fur looks thick, it's really compressible, like without any pressure at all. And it actually compresses easier than this, so now I get better focus. I get perfect focus the way it should, wearing it with my Go like that. And then the fur was pretty long, so if you get like a long shag type of fur right here, I took a pair of hair clippers and I just went around the sides where my eyes were, because the fur wasn't getting in my way, but it was kind of like tickling my face a bit, so I wanted to trim that up. And then I just kind of trimmed the whole thing, you know, down just a little bit so it wasn't quite so long. and holy bajoli, this thing is insanely comfortable. And then, yeah, with a little bit of extra Velcro that I just glued in here, it sticks in really, really well. And that way, once I get it positioned, you know, it's not coming off. It's stuck on there tight. And yeah, that's that. So if you want the most comfortable VR headset on the planet, this is what you're going to want to do right there. And so I'll provide a link down below to the VR Cover Go interface right here. You're not going to need these expensive Samsung velours to go with it. You're just going to go pick up some cheap fur and pick whatever you want. You know, they do have like velvet material that was pretty comfortable as well, although it wasn't quite as padded as I wanted with this. But the fake leather does have some pad to it as well. And this like cuts out all light too. This is great at blocking out any light bleed. And if I had just let this dangle down a little longer here and I didn't trim it perfectly to this, it would have blocked out all light and probably helped with any fogging from your breath coming up in there as well. But that's the way I did it. Do it however you want. If you guys have like a better solution, please comment down below. If you've done any mods to the original, I'd love to hear it down below too. If you've got any other ideas, if you do it with a different fabric, post a link to a picture down below. We'd love to see it. If you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask in the comments below. As always, give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell button. I do videos like this fairly frequently, and that's that. I will see you guys in the next video.